Hello and welcome to another episode of Farming Simulator 22 on Attingham Park. We are joined by Mr. Diolo again today. Yeah, sorry about that. I've got my frame showing today because, would you believe it that my I've literally been in the game for ages, and now as soon as I've got in this, my steering wheel's gone off. So give me a quick second, and that literally fixes it every time. Yeah. Guys, obviously I did a bit of this field off recording. I did state yesterday I was going to do some of this field off recording, just because of how long it took. You see the bit that we've done here, that took us like an hour, literally like an hour. I genuinely couldn't get over how long that took to do. So I'm glad I did a little bit, otherwise we'd be looking at like three or four episodes longer. Honestly, this is this is the only time we're doing like bulk silage like this. We'll just do like bales and stuff for silage in future, but it was nice to do this because we never get chance to do it this way very often. Actually, and wait until we go to the bunker, guys. The bunker is the bunker's insane, or just how much it's is in it. I hope Mr. YOLO doesn't wonder why I've just kind of jumped out and carry on, because I don't want to do this without the additive in it. We definitely need to get the additive in the harvester. We're probably going to lose a little bit of the additive as well, because at the end of the day I don't think we're going to need it all. There you go, guys. And just so you're aware, we have over 1 million litres of chaff. There is officially over 1 million litres, and we still have half a field to go. And the worst thing is we've still got the biggest, you know, out of all the fields, this is the biggest one, and there's half of it to go. We're having to go to the BGA. I could maybe squeeze a little bit more in on that one. Yeah, I could maybe squeeze a little bit more in that, but I don't want to risk it. You know, I don't want it spilling out and things like that. We've got 1 million litres of we're gonna have 1 million litres of silage in one bunker. I've never done 1 million litres of silage in one go before. Get out the harvester. Why do people have to interfere when you're doing something? Get out. Get out. It's mine. There we go. That should be enough, hopefully. We just need to get this done. Yeah, I'm going to obviously put this into a bit of a time. I know we've been doing this now. I think this is the 3rd episode of Attingham where we've been doing this. Once we've done this, each field's going to have a different crop in it. Like I say, we will do silage like this again, but we won't do it on the quantity of like possibly 1.5 million litres of it. Do you know what I mean? This was originally this was what Mr. Flo wanted to do, and I had no problems with that. Yeah, you know, the idea was we would have had, say, Mr. Diolo join us, we'd have had Flo, we'd have had more people running the trailers. This is a long way to go and a long job to do when there's 2 of you. Come. Mr. Diolo does not like that. Then again, he's bending too much on that. He's just going a little bit too much of an angle, and then he's not close enough. Right, we'll go up this way since he's having problems with that steering. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a fan of the wibbly wobbly tractors myself. That's what I've always called them. That's what I'm always going to call them, wibbly wobbly tractors. But yeah, we're gonna have to deal with that a little bit of corn at some point. But yeah, just for now we'll get into this. Like I say, I'm gonna put this into a town. I'm gonna try and get as much of this done as I can in about half an hour, and then I kind of come back. It's gonna be a long time, I can guarantee you that. Yeah, there's just so much we need to get done today. If you do notice that the money has gone up since yesterday's episode, if you remember, we had the 2 fertilising contracts. Mr. Diolo did do them while I was compacting a little bit of the bunker down yesterday off record. Like I said, I'm not gonna compact the bunkers down on recording, because trust me, I went up and down one of them bunkers yesterday about, I don't know, about 200 times. It was at 12%. Do you know what I mean? It is honest to God, the amount of, yeah, it's just absolutely crazy with why are you going too far ahead? Oh well, it's gonna fill that trailer for now, and then it's gonna change over back to the blue one. There we go. Yeah, we do need to get some bigger trailers soon. I did think about leasing a bigger trailer. The problem is, if we lease a bigger trailer, it's only the equivalent of these 2 small ones. These 2 small ones are 30,000 a pop, and I really don't see the point in getting a trailer the exact size of what we've already got. Do you know what I mean? You're taking too, Mr. Diolo, come on. You've got to just take them corners a little bit more steady. Although saying that, if I'd have known I was going to come back for this trailer so soon, I would have probably picked this up while I was here, to be honest. Yeah, he can go and empty them. Yeah, this for me now is kind of, it's getting to be that job where it's like, come on, it's 3 episodes now. I know I did say I was going to go into a time lapse. I kind of just chatted a little bit since, but I like to chat when I'm recording. I don't know, you know, people might not like me chatting, but I like to just chat while I'm just you know, recording. But like I say, we'll get into a time lapse now, and we'll get the rest of this field done today. Like I say, we're going to go and drop it off at the BGA, which I do believe is a little bit closer actually. So it shouldn't take as long for Mr. YOLO to come back with the other trailers. But for now, as I say, I'll get this done. Alright guys, I've had to already come out of this time lapse. I don't really know what's going on here. I don't know if you saw, I had to jump over to the BGA. The BGA bunker's not working. I've got no idea why. This is kind of frustrating a little bit, to be honest, because I'm ready to get this in the bunker, and now I don't know what it is. Just at the moment, this map's just kind of doing my head in. There's no manure place on the cow farm we've got that I'm aware of, and now the bunker's not working. I know this bunker worked because we've used it before. I don't know why it's not working. Let's see if this works. I'm not saying this is going to work, by the way. This action cannot be performed here. Fill Apparently there's silage in this bunker. Right, this is, do you know something? This is one of the reasons why I do prefer to do it, you know, with bales. Honest to God, bales are so much freaking easier. I've always said bales are easier. Yeah, there's a... There we go. But yeah, I kind of just wanted to come out the time lapse for that. I kind of just wanted to see that, you know, to show that, you know, there was a bit of an issue. It said there was silage. I didn't see where it said silage because of the clouds in the top left corner originally. So yeah, I didn't see that to begin with. But yeah, I've seen it now. All you got to do is just paint the bunker. That's all you've ever got to do, is just repaint the bunker. I wouldn't mind, but he's brought the wheel loader and I need the wheel loader at the other bunker. I've got like 1,000,000 litres to compact. Also, I'll tell you what there is, since I'm passing, and it's only since I'm passing, I can pick up this unfold pipe. Oh yeah, I forgot. I always forget about that pipe. I always fold it because I don't know what it is, but you see where this bit here is? No, I can't. I was hoping to maybe use that there. Has he really just abandoned the wheel loader there? Jesus bloody Christ. Mr. YOLO, what you doing, man? What you doing? Can't just abandon it there in the middle of nowhere. Go take it back. There we go. Yeah, I've got a very busy day today, which is another reason why I want to get this into a time lapse again in a minute. I've got to record about another 3 episodes today to cover the Christmas period. Like I say, this'll be Christmas Eve episode when you guys get it. I've already done Christmas Day's episode because that's on the European map. Yeah, I'm just getting a few episodes in mind. Like I say, if people don't watch it over Christmas, I completely understand. The reason why I'm just still putting some episodes out over Christmas is there are a few people I know were like, oh, are you putting some videos out over Christmas? And I'm like, I can do. So obviously I'm going to record them in advance. I've got 3 kids, you know what I mean? I want to spend Christmas with them as much as I can. So obviously I've done some block recording. And then today, I've got obviously tomorrow's episode. You know, you guys will get this on Saturday. I know it's confusing, guys, but I always record the day before, apart from Christmas Day, Boxing Day, Monday, and I'm probably going to push Tuesday's episode out as well, early, because I need to get... But the wife's also got time off work, so I kind of don't want to do too much when she's at home. To be honest, it's hard to record when she's at home because she's not quiet. My wife is not quiet at all. She's very background noisy. But yeah, we've got this sorted here now, guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this. I'm going to go back to the original time lapse I wanted to do, and we're going to get this field clear. Hopefully, Mr. YOLO is just making nice piles. He's going to be in my way here, but I don't think he's going to realise what I want to do. I knew he was going to stop there. It's not like I can drive forward, Mr. YOLO. There's nothing there for me to do. There we go. Yeah, then we need to look at getting these cultivated. We need to get them reseeded. We need to get some... what we're going to... I don't even know what we're going to put in the ground. We're going to put some wheat in the ground. We're going to put some barley in the ground. We're going to grow different crops. I could do some sunflower. Kind of don't want to do sunflower though, just because I'd probably end up doing it with the forage harvester again. I kind of want to avoid doing that. Yeah, I'm going to get this done now, guys. It needs to be done in this episode. There we go, guys. Completed. Yeah, I'm sorry about in that time lapse there was a bit of me messing around at the bunker. Yeah, the bunker apparently had 100 litres of silage and it just wouldn't take the chap, and it took me a minute to figure out what the hell was going wrong. Yeah, it took me forever. I did also realise something as well. Each grain of corn that was standing was worth 8 litres. I don't know how much is in this bunker, by the way. All I know is we have done a lot of silage today. That was a lot, an awful lot. Now, I am going to have to compact it off recording because I've got 2 of them to do. Yeah, I genuinely can't get over how much silage is going to be. We've got 1 million litres in the other bunker, so I can only imagine how much is in this one. We've emptied these trailers at least 6 times. I'm reckoning there's about 600,000 litres over here. I really do. Me and Mr. Diolo have got technically the wrong trailers here. It would have been a lot easier if I'd have had Mr. Yolo's trailer, that's for sure. He's in a tractor, I'm in a bloody harvester, do you know what I mean? It would have been a lot easier to do this. But yeah, this will give us an idea. Like I say, I'll probably just slow the time down a little bit. Like I say, I've already had to slow it down to 2. I wanted to get this done in September. We've got field work to do, field prep and all that. I don't think, we might end up having 3 empty fields this year, and I'm really kind of don't want 3 empty fields all winter. I ain't gonna lie, that could end up being quite frustrating. Why are you not emptying properly? Why can't we just, yeah, like go up there and make a big pile? That would have been nice. There we go. I've still got 1 more to go yet. This is 355,000 litres. There's a bit of silage coming there as well. Wow, I say silage, it's chaff, but it's gonna be silage. I genuinely can't get over how much we've made. Corn wise, you know. I always know it's worth doing it this way. It's just a really big job, and I think overall to have this amount of silage when it's ready, 1.4, it's going to be about 1.4 million litres. That is a hell of a lot. You ain't getting down there, Mr. Yolo. There's a pipe. 1.4 million litres. That is absolutely crazy to have 1.4 million. Now, I know we haven't really managed to get over much done in this episode. It was just a case of doing this work, but it needed to be done. This work now is gonna basically bring us some new tractors. Might even get us a decent sized harvester. You know what I mean? The money will be well spent once we've got it. You know the next problem? We have to get it all out of here and to sell it. 1.4 million, 6,000 litres at a time. I think that's all the bucket takes, 6,000 litres. I think it might be worth renting a pickup. We could maybe do the biogas by hand, 400,000 litres. It's not the end of the world. But I do think that maybe we should get like a little conveyor belt. I think that's going to be an easier way of doing this. I want to definitely get back before that hits 3 hours as well. I don't want to pay another £8,000. So we paid £8,000 for the rental fee. We had the header, which was about £3,000. So we paid about £12,000 today in this episode, and we've managed to get approximately, well, it's like 400,000 litres for £8,000 really, ish, 8 and 3 and 11. So I don't think we've done too bad. I don't, you know, we've only got 1 litre of silage additive left. So that's gone down really well. So we're only going to lose 1 litre of that. So I'm not really fussed about that. But yeah, I will buy a couple of silage compactors, you know, bunker compactors. I might buy 2 and I might lease 2 because there's 2 bunkers. So Mr. YOLO can do 1 of them. But yeah, I'm going to do that off recording. It's basically me driving backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. Mr. Diola, why are you using super strength? Using super strength to park a trailer. Get a controller, man, if you're using mouse and keyboard. Get a controller. Yeah, like I say, we've had loads done in this episode. There wasn't much more I could do in this episode anyway. It was all about getting that in the bunker. We just need to get it clamped down now. That's the next thing. We've got to get it clamped. And get the cover on it. The sooner we can do that, the better. Because we need to get... well, we need to get it sold. I won't sell it in October though, guys, that's for sure. I know it will be ready at 4 o'clock in October, but that's going to be in the dark. Best thing we can do really now is sell it in November. Let's have a look. Leased equipment. We're going to return that because we've had that a while now. I'm going to return that 2.7 on the header. There's nothing in there that we need now. Let me look at this silage compactor. I like to try and buy stuff on recording. 2.6, 2, 2.8, 3, 5, 1. That's the best one to buy then, isn't it? Let's be honest. With this silage compactor, your silage will be compacted faster. Additional weight. Oh, hang on a minute. Yeah, let's go and lease them. I'm looking for my tractor. I know where it is. There it is. But yeah, guys, I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Like I say, I'm going to get this compacted off recording so that in the, oh, where am I going? I need the bridge. And then we can get this sold in the next one. But yeah, I hope you've all had and hope you all will have a good Christmas. And for now, guys, until the next episode, I'll see you all later on. Bye for now.